What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It's Coach Co, and we've got your weekend wrap-up edition of Sports Frenzy, Season 16, Episode 4, coming at you live right now. This week's winners, we have Laura Haviland staff winner Parson with 19 points, and Laura Haviland student Corinne with 20 points. Those are your winners this week for our Laura Haviland programs. Mavstone, you didn't do so hot this week. You got 10 points, but Emma tore it up pretty good this week. 18 points for Emma. Deb, NASCAR dancing Deb, I got to remember her full name there. She got 17 points this week. And student-wise, we got Dan with 10, Sophie 15, Lucas is 13, and Lucas with 10. I think I got everybody on the list. Hopefully I did not miss anybody. All right, let's recap these scores for you right now. As we jump into our high school football games, we had the Adrian Maples over the Pinckney Pirates, 40-18 was your final score there. Vandercook Lake Jayhawks get a squeaker of a win over the Addison Panthers, 17-16 was your final in that one. The Hudson Tigers destroy, annihilate, wipe out completely the Blissfield Royals, 66-0 was your final in that one. The Britton Deerfield Patriots getting it done big time, 66-36 was your final in 8-man football action between those two teams. The Clinton Red Wolves defeat the Dundee Vikings, 57-8 is your final score in that game. And the Hanover Horton Comets get the big victory over the Columbia Central Golden Eagles. 30-14 was your final score there. Continuing on with high school football action, we had the Chelsea Bulldogs getting a victory over the Tecumseh Indians, 35-6. And the Madison Trojans continuing their winning streak, 47-0 over the Hillsdale Hornets. More 8-man football for you guys. We have the Our Lady of the Lake Catholic Lakers getting a big win over the Lenawee Christian Cougars. 50-39 was your final score there. The Morenci Bulldogs getting a win over the Camden Frontier Redskins in 8-man football action. 28-20 was your final in that one. More high school football action for you guys. We have the Michigan Center Cardinals, 43 over Manchester Flying Dutchman, 8. And the Ida Blue Streaks getting a big win over the Onstead Wildcats, 54-7 is your final in that one. Final high school football game of the week. We had the Reading Rangers taking it to the Sand Creek Aggies, 26-6 was your final in that one. All right, moving on to some college football action. We had the Adrian Bulldogs blanking the Manchester Spartans, 57-0 was your final in that one. Siena Heights was off this week, so we move into Hillsdale Chargers losing to the Ashland Eagles, 26-9 was your final in that one. In week 4 of all the other games, we had the mighty Michigan Wolverines jumping up in the rankings also. They got a win over the Nebraska Cornhuskers, 30-27 was your final in that one. The Sparties in a very late game, losing to USC 45-31. And our prayers go out to their player who was hurt. There was a hurt player for the Sparties. Hopefully he'll be all good and okay. But that was your late game. That didn't even kick off to 11 p.m. So Sparty diehards, I don't know if you stayed up to watch the whole game. Probably did, though. It was Saturday night, so why wouldn't you? In our first 3-point bonus game of the week, we had the Indiana Hoosiers beating the Illinois Fighting Illini. 63-10 was your final in that one. Moving into today's action, NFL football action, we had the Cleveland Browns in a surprising win over the Green Bay Packers. And yes, this one did surprise me. And this was a low-scoring game. 13-10 was your final. I honestly thought the way they played the Lions, I thought Green Bay was going to walk all over these guys. But surprise, surprise. And your final 3-point bonus game of the week, we had the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the LA Rams and beating them 33-26. And yes, that was your second 3-point bonus game. All right, you guys, I know with the weekend wrap-ups, and I always show these on Monday for most of you in school, you don't have a lot of time to watch weekend wrap-ups, but hey, there you go. You got it. And so Monday night football action, we'll have the Detroit Lions. That's why they weren't on the sheets this week. Going to be a late night for some of us, huh? We go to work on Tuesday morning. Woo. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Look forward to the next edition of Sports Frenzy coming at you live again real soon. Take care, everyone. Be blessed. And the coach will talk to you guys again real soon. Go Lions on Monday Night Football. Take care, everybody.